Hi students, welcome to Alphos e-learning chemistry classes for first year. The running chapter is stoichiometry and now we are in session number 6. In previous session we defined the mole and we find some relations among the mole and atomic weights and the mole and molecular weights and the relation between the mole and the number of atoms or molecules like that. Altogether, finally what we concluded is 1 mole is equal to 1 gram molecular weight, and this is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. This is finally what we are of concluded in mole definition, because in case if molecules, then only it is simply mole. If it is atom, then mole atom. If it is ion, then mole ion. Like that we are having with other chemical species. The mole definition is the word mole is followed by the chemical name. But here there is no other word after mole. Then automatically by default it is related to molecules. Clear? And now when it is like this, first let us solve some simple numericals related to this mole concept. Say for example, if it is given, find the weight of 0.25 moles of CO2 gas. Next, find the number of moles of H2O present in 90 grams water. And next, find the number of molecules of Cl2 present in number of molecules present in 0.5 moles. These are the simple calculations. These are nothing but only to make you to understand the relation among mole and among these three, simply mole, weight, molecules. And now let us find this find the weight of 0.25 moles of CO2 gas. It is given mole, and we know when it is 1 mole CO2, it is equal to 1 gram molecular weight of CO2. And now we know CO2 molecular weight, carbon is 12 plus oxygen, each atom weight is 16 plus 16 32. So 12 plus 32 is nothing but 44. So simply gram molecular weight of CO2 is 44 grams. And now when 1 mole is equal to 44 grams, then 0.25 moles is equal to how much? That is the question. So here first of all we should know mole weight. Mole is gram molecular weight. CO2 gram molecular weight is 44. And thereby when it is 1 mole is 44, 0.25 moles is how much? How to measure it? Simply it is 44 by 1 into 0.25. 4 times and 11 times. It is 11 grams. Clear? And now I think you can solve this question. Just it is find the number of moles of H2O. They are asking to find the number of moles of H2O. H2O is nothing but water, that present in 90 grams of water. In 90 grams of water, how many moles of water is present? And for that purpose, first we should know 1 mole water weight. 1 mole H2O is equal to 1 gram molecular weight of H2O. That is equal to 18 grams. So when 1 mole is equal to 18 grams, how many moles are present in 90 grams? That is nothing but number of moles we can consider as, very important formula, weight of substance by gram molecular weight, because each gram molecular weight is 1 mole. So by using this formula, number of moles is equal to weight of substance by gram molecular weight, then you can get the moles as weight is given as 90, gram molecular weight of water is 18, and now it is 5. Like that you can solve from the given weight. The number of moles is nothing but with this formula. Clear? And now here find the number of molecules of chlorine present in 0.5 moles. Here you remember, even though it is not given, chlorine gas is not given, it is molecules and moles related. When weight is present, then the substance we should know. If only molecules and moles are given, then we need not know the chemical nature or the chemical substance what is present. Okay, anyhow here 0.5 moles possess how many number of molecules, and we know 1 mole Cl2 has how many molecules? 1 mole in number, it is nothing but equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. So when 1 mole possesses 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23, 0.5 moles possess how many? Just it is nothing but 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 by 1 into 0.5, that is 2, and it is 3.01. So the number of chlorine molecules present in 0.5 moles of chlorine is 3.01 into 10 to the power of 23. These are the simple calculations. Clear? And now in case some other relations, just let us enter into some moderate level questions where they are giving the weights and are asking for number of molecules, number of gram atoms, and number of atoms in the given weight of the substance. Now let us consider how to calculate those. It is, for example, it is given for, let us consider oxygen here again, as find from the same data they are asking, find A, number of moles, B, number of molecules, C, number of gram atoms, D, number of atoms present in 3.2 grams of oxygen. This is the question given. A somewhat moderate level. It is not still not complex level, just moderate level. Now let us try to solve the questions. Number of moles. How to get number of moles? Number of moles is equal to, just in previous problem we wrote this formula, number of moles. 1 mole is equal to gram molecular weight. So number of moles is equal to given weight by gram molecular weight of the substance. And now what is given weight? 3.2. Gram molecular weight of oxygen, it is 32. So it is 1 by 10, nothing but 0.1 mole. Once we know the number of moles, then we can calculate number of molecules. How to get it? Just it is number of molecules is equal to number of moles, because each mole is having Avogadro number of molecules. So 1 mole when has Avogadro number of molecules, X moles possess how many molecules? For that purpose here it is number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. So it is now 0.1, nothing but that is 10 to the power of minus 1 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23, that is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 22 is the number of molecules present in 3.2 grams of oxygen. Clear? And now next question is number of gram atoms. How to get it? Similar to this, here what we are considering, number of moles is given weight by gram molecular weight, number of gram atoms, so given weight by gram atomic weight. Just we can, number of gram atoms is equal to given weight by gram atomic weight, that is equal to 3.2 by, what is gram atomic weight of oxygen? Molecular weight is 32, but gram atomic weight is 16. So when 3.2 by 16, it is nothing but 1 by 5, nothing but 0.2 gram atoms. Is it not? 0.2 gram atoms. And now what they are asking, number of atoms. As we know, 1 gram atom possesses Avogadro number of atoms. Then number of atoms is equal to number of gram atoms into Avogadro number, that is equal to 0.2 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. Just you remember. And now instead of using this, that is nothing but number of atoms is equal to number of gram atoms into Avogadro number, we are also having some other formula to get a number of atoms in the given weight of the substance from the mole relation. That is, now let me write that formula which is related to that. 1 mole is equal to 1 gram molecular weight, that is equal to 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules, that is equal to, you can consider here number of atoms also like this, 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into atomicity atoms. What is atomicity? Just atomicity is nothing but the number of atoms that present in the given substance molecule. Say for example, oxygen molecular formula is O2. So how many atoms present in its molecule? 2. That's why its atomicity is 2. In case if it is given water, what is atomicity of water? Water formula is H2O. In that one, 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom present, and hence the atomicity of that H2O is 3. CO2, C 1 atom, oxygen 2 atoms, total 1 plus 2, 3 is the atomicity. Like that, the atomicity is nothing but the number of atoms that present in one molecule of the given substance. Clear? And now with reference to this, let us calculate the number of atoms present in 9 grams of water. Here the question is, first one is number of atoms present in 9 grams of water. That means number of atoms means here you can consider all these elemental atoms, that is hydrogen atoms as well as oxygen atoms. In case if they are slightly twisted the question, here they are asking number of hydrogen atoms present in 9 grams of water, or if they are asking number of oxygen atoms present in 9 grams of water, like that. This is, all these levels are moderate. Now let me give 2 more questions which are complex. complex mode, we are entering into a tough mode. Actual question, the competitive exam questions are from this type. From the same given data, let me ask the complex mode, that is nothing but the number of electrons present in 9 grams of water, or one more, still more complexity in this question, that is nothing but number of p electrons present in 9 grams of water. These two are somewhat complex level. So first let us try to solve these three questions, because they are easy to calculate. And how to get number of atoms present in 9 grams of water? The formula already written here. It is nothing but 1 mole of any substance versus Avogadro number of molecules, and it is equal to Avogadro number into atomicity of the atoms. When 1 mole is having this number, how many moles of water present in 9 grams? First we have to calculate, is it not? So now the number of moles of water, is equal to given weight by gram molecular weight, that is 9 by 18, it is 1 by 2, 0.5 moles. Clear? So from the data, to calculate these questions, we have to convert the data, we have to compute the data, and we have to convert that into our required condition. So now we are having 0.5 moles of water. Now let us calculate number of atoms present in 9 grams water, means number of atoms present in 0.9 moles of water. Already we know 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number into atomicity. 0.5 moles is equal to how much? Just it is 0.5 moles water has 0.5 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into, this is number of molecules. These are the number of molecules. Now how many atoms? Atoms is nothing but this number of molecules multiplied with atomicity. So here what is atomicity of water? 2 hydrogen atoms, 1 oxygen atom, total 3. That is 1.5 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms present. Just you observe. 1.5, it is 0.5 into 3. 3 is atomicity. 0.5 is the number of moles of water present in 9 grams of water. Clear? That is the answer for first question. And now let us move to the next question. Here what they are asking is the number of, not all the atoms, just they are asking hydrogen atoms. Then how to do it? Just it is 0.5 moles into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. Till this we are getting molecules, but previously they asked the total number of atoms, but here they are asking only for hydrogen atoms. And now from this water molecular formula, how many hydrogen atoms present in each molecule? Only 2. So that's why here the number of hydrogen atoms present is equal to 0.5 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into 2. That is 1 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 hydrogen atoms. Clear? And now in case if it is now coming to number of oxygen atoms, same, when we are considering hydrogen atoms, it is number of hydrogen atoms. If it is number of oxygen atoms, I think now you can solve this question. Oxygen atoms present is equal to 0.5 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 is the molecule into atomicity. Here atomicity related to number of oxygens only, is it not? So how many oxygen atoms in each molecule? 1. That's why into 1. That is 0.5 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 oxygen atoms present. Like that, from the mole relation, once we find the number of molecules, in that molecules, whatever they are asking, that we have to consider. Here they are asking the total number of atoms in these molecules. These molecules are nothing but in 0.5 moles of water. So with atomicity, in case of this, here they are asking only for hydrogen atoms in that moles. So hydrogen atom number. And in case of this, oxygen atoms they are asking. So we are considering only number of oxygens present per molecule. Clear? Like that. And now coming to the complex mode. Here how to consider this? It is also a similar manner. Just altogether the concept here is, first we have to find the number of molecules present in the given weights, and thereafter the number of chemical species whatever present in molecule. Here let us consider number of electrons present in 9 grams of water. What the question is like this. Clear? And now for that purpose, first let us go for number of moles. Again, number of moles is weight by gram molecular weight. That is 9 by 18. Nothing but 1 by 2, 0.5 moles. And once we know the moles, we can get molecules. Now let us go for that. Number of H2O molecules is equal to number of moles 0.5 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. Up to this we have to compute from the given data. To calculate this, we have to consider number of moles, and from that number of moles you have to consider number of molecules. And thereafter, for each molecule, what they are asking? They are asking number of electrons present in these grams. So for this purpose, once we get these molecules, in each molecule how many electrons present, if we know, when this number of molecules in that number will give the number of electrons, is it not? And now let us go for this H2O. Hydrogen has 1 electron, so 2 hydrogens have 2 electrons, and oxygen has 8 electrons. So totally it is having 10 electrons for each molecule. As you know, hydrogen is atomic number is 1. So hydrogen has 1 electron in its 1s shell, and oxygen is having 8 electrons because its atomic number is 8. So totally in H2O molecule, 2 electrons from 2 hydrogen atoms and 8 electrons from 1 oxygen atom. Totally how many electrons present? 10 electrons present. And thereby the number of electrons now, number of electrons in 9 grams of water is nothing but the number of molecules 0.5 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 into the number of electrons present in each molecule, that is nothing but 3.01 into 10 to the power of 24 electrons. Just you observe what chemical species they are asking from the data. That chemical species number per molecule, if you know, then the number of molecules into that number is equal to the total number present in the given weight. What we did here is like that. Clear? And next, one more complexity here is number of p electrons present in 9 grams of water. They are not asking the total electrons. Again, the question is similar to this, but a step ahead of this one. It is number of p electrons. Now you observe, here we should know the electronic configuration. In hydrogen, electronic configuration is 1s1. Is there any p electron? No. So it is not included. Next, oxygen. Oxygen atomic number is 8, we know. oxygen atomic number 8. And what is configuration? Already I think that's why I took this H2O as an example. Already you know, after completion of the 10th class, you are aware of the electronic configuration of oxygen. That is nothing but 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Of these, only 4 electrons are present in p orbital. In each water molecule, one oxygen atom is present. In each oxygen atom, 4 p electrons present. That means in one water molecule, only 4 p electrons are present. Is it not? So now, how to calculate this number of p electrons in 9 grams of water? This is nothing but equal to number of molecules 0.5 into 6.02 in 10 to the power of 23 into, now they are not asking the total electrons. If it is total electrons, it is 10. Now they are asking only for p electrons. For each molecule, how many p electrons present? Only 4. So we are multiplying this with 4. That is nothing but equal to 4 into 0.5, 2 into 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. That is 12.04 into 10 to the power of 23 p electrons present in 9 grams of water. Like that, they are giving the question. Actually, these two are the competitive exam mode question. But if you observe how we are able to solve this, only when we are having a thorough understanding about the mole and mole relation with weight and weight relation with molecules. So with all these relations only we are able to solve this type of questions. So actually ultimately what we require is to solve this type of questions, but it is not possible directly to calculate this. We are of having so many calculations to reach this, is it not? So to do that in a speed manner, we should have thorough idea about these concepts. That is the purpose of these e-learning classes from Alforce College. Clear? And now here let me give one or two more questions in this session to understand this mole and weight or molecules relation. Here it is, when already in the beginning we learned that one oxygen atom is 16 AMU and it is nothing but equal to 16 into 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. Is it not? And now oxygen molecular weight. What we learned in previous sessions is oxygen molecular weight is 32 AMU and oxygen gram molecular weight is 32 grams. Is it not? After getting this, we try to calculate the number of molecules present in 32 grams of oxygen. How we are measuring it? We know that one O2 molecule weight is equal to 32 into 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. If one oxygen molecule weight is this much, how many oxygen molecules are present in 32 grams? There what we are doing is 1 by 32 into 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 24 into 32, and there we are getting the value 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. And this relation, that is one oxygen molecule weight is this much, this can also be arrived in a reverse manner. In a reverse manner also we can calculate it. How? Let me prove it. Here 32 grams O2 has 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 O2 molecules. Is it not? This is now what we concluded from gram molecular weight. Is it not? And now when we are going for, when this much is or this number of molecules weight is 32, one molecule weight is how much? Let us calculate. one molecule 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 O2 molecules weight is equal to 32 grams. Then one molecule weight is equal to what we have to do, 32 by 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. Again what we are getting here is 32 into 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. Already in the beginning also we know that fact, and from mole concept also we can prove that fact. In a reverse, in this direction we learned, and now we are coming in a reverse direction. In both cases when it is of getting the same value. Clear? These are different ways in which they are providing the data and asking to solve the questions for all. With I think with these few numericals, now you are aware of how important the concept is it not? In case if you are thorough with the concept, you can solve the numericals in an easy manner, in a speed manner. Clear? And in coming session, one more relation with the mole is observed, that is nothing but the volume relation. So after getting that volume relation, we will enter into the pure stoichiometric calculations. So in coming session we will discuss about that, what is volume relation with the mole, and once we find the volume relation with the mole, automatically it will be connected with this weight relation with volume and the number of molecules relation with volume. Clear? But you remember that volume relation is only for gases. In case of solids, in case of liquids, it is not possible to find any relation for the volume with mole. Clear? And in coming session we will discuss about that.